Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you. It's a very, very excited Wales camp this particular international break as we have a chance to seal promotion into the top tier of the UEFA Nations League if we can beat Georgia and the Czech Republic. Now there's two changes from my previous squad that have been forced upon me through injury. So missing out this time around is Rhys Prangley and Matt Jones. Now coming in for them is Denny Garmy and Lee Jenkins. Now I have complete faith in both of those guys to get the job done if required. Now also coming back into the squad this time around is James Gwynedd, the right back of course, and missing out on this occasion for him is Owen Prosser, but it is obviously a massive boost to the squad to have somebody of the quality of Gwynedd back amongst us for this particular set of games. Now, do we have any questions? No? Is that attractive lady here today? She's not? What about that one with the terrible accent? Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villa and welcome to Season 14, Episode 6 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. But today we put Bala to one side. We put our Wales caps back on as we go and face the Czech Republic and Georgia in the Nations League. And we could, in theory today, with 2 wins, secure ourselves promotion up into the top flight. I did my best to try and work a way to do one Wales game, one Bala game today. It just doesn't match up, and I don't have time to play through too many games in between the recordings. So apologies if you were looking forward to the Bala game, but we'll do that tomorrow. We'll put the Bala hat back on and catch up on what's been going on. But let's start by having a quick look at the squad and a couple of changes that have been forced upon us through injury. Now the big news is that James Gwynedd is back. So that's a really big boost for us. He is a magnificent piece of footballer, isn't he? And the other changes that we've had, Denny Garmy has come in. We'll see him make his debut today because now Rhys Prangley was injured, so he's missed out. I'll show you Rhys Prangley in just a second in case you don't remember who he is. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Denny Garmy can do in a Wales shirt. I think he's quite the player. And you can see we've got some interest in him as well from Derby County, so he might be moving on in January as well. And the other player that we've called in, if we go down here, is Lee Jenkins, a youngster who is very, very good. Now, unfortunately, we haven't really been playing with wingers, but we did need Matt Jones. He was a wide player if we wanted to go to wingers, so we brought this guy in, and we'll see how he goes. He's played twice already for Wales, got himself a goal, and he's quite good. He is very, very good, as a matter of fact. So if we do need to go to wingers at one point, he's there as an option for us. I was tempted to start with wingers against Georgia, but we saw it went so horribly wrong when we played with them last time. Now, the players that have dropped out, just a reminder here. So this is Rhys Prangley, a good midfielder, so hopefully he'll get well soon. It's, 3 weeks, so he should hopefully be back for the next window if we need him. And the other person that's dropped out from injury is... we won't see Matt Jones because he was on the bench, wasn't he? He didn't come on the field. And Prosser is the guy that's dropped out to allow Gwynedd to come back in. So he's good and he's potentially even better, but he's no Gwynedd, is he? So that's the changes that have happened. You've seen the group. Let's go and have a look at the lineups here for game 1. If we can ever get back to it, please. There we go. We are away from home for this one, so it could be a little bit tricky. We are the favourites. Georgia are also the whipping boys. They've lost both their games so far. We've never lost to them as a country. If we have a quick look at the scouting report, they are a Zurab Djibouti coach team. He's not the best manager going around, is he? But, we'll respect him like we would any other opponent. They're an adventurous passing playing style. We don't know too much about them, unfortunately, because reasons. So this is the team that we're sending out. And there's a couple of changes to the lineup here. So it's going to be James Williams going in goal. He's been our number 1 since we took over, and he's never let us down, so he'll continue in goal. If we look at the rest of the back 3 here, it's Mapham. We're going to give Neville a game. I think it's the first time he would have started under us. And also Mpadu, who has always done a good job for us. Down the right, obviously Gwynedd comes back in there. Brewerton is your deep-lying playmaker. Hopefully he'll have a good game for us. And Ben Williams keeps his spot over there on the left-hand side. In midfield, it is, it's all Bala Town. It's an all Bala Town midfield as Garmy partners Buckley with Brewerton in behind. Buckley looks like he's got a bit of a suntan there. Where's sunscreen, mate? And up front, we're going to give Alan Hall a game. I didn't really think we got the best out of Ollie Weaver up there, so we're going to give Hall a game as a deep-lying forward. He likes to come deep to get the ball. You can see down there on his player trait. So hopefully that'll work, and then we'll have Marcus Wade going up top to bang him in for us. So there is 4 Bala Town players in the lineup. We also have Gurke on the bench. I probably should start him and had 5. We could have had almost an... That should be a friendly, shouldn't it? We should just play Bala versus a team in a domestic, in an international friendly. But anyway, we probably will do that at some point. That's the team. Let's go see if we can beat Georgia. So they've come out in a 4-4-2, which we weren't necessarily expecting. So there we go. Saying it's Alan Hall's debut as well. So, but they played in those not the friendlies, in the Croatia game. So I don't understand why that didn't count as a... Anyway, what do we want to say to this? Chris Venable says, "Do it for the fans." What do we want to say? If they've lost their last 2 games, we're the favourites. Just go out there, relax, play your natural game, boys. Some calm, we have faith. And, well, that's not been a particularly good team talk, has it? And here we go. Here we go. I mean, it's one of these, isn't it? We really should be beating Georgia, but away from home, it's never that easy. And we did see, I mean, we beat Poland, we beat Czech Republic. It was only 1-0. It wasn't like we sort of ran riot over them. So, you know, we have to be solid defensively, and ideally we need to try and find a way to score a few more goals as well. But, I mean, I think some of that will come with time as we get to know the players and you know, how they like to play. There's a good ball down. Buckley's got it forward there for Marcus Wade. Can the Bala boys link up? Not quite. And Georgia clear it away, and that'll do it for the highlight. I do think maybe long-term there is a future for wingers with Wales, because we've seen, I mean, we do have some good players that can play in wide areas. There's a good ball for Hall. Nods it down to Wade. Headed away. Buckley has it. What can he do? Brewerton spreads it out there for Gwynedd. Can he get a nice ball into the box? Edge of the area for Alan Hall. The shot is blocked. Still there, Brewerton. Denny Garmy on debut. He gets a nice ball there for Hall. Alan Hall straight into the goalkeeper's hands, but this is looking nice. It is Denny Garmy's debut, isn't it? I didn't say that it was, but yeah, it definitely is. We'll give it a get creative. The reason why I put Garmy in as well is that we've seen him for us play really well as an advanced playmaker. So that was the role that Prangley had in the squad. So here we go, Denny Garmy on debut over the bar. So we kind of knew what we should get from him as well. So that sort of made it a little bit easier to pick him. We've got a free kick to defend here. Ball into the box. It is just wide. And maybe a little bit of luck there. I don't know too much about that. Denny Garmy over a free kick. Now there it is. Decent, and into the hands of the goalkeeper. We're not doing too bad here. We do just need to get that goal, don't we? We're absolutely smashing them in terms of shots. But so far, we haven't got that goal. So let's raise the tempo and see how that works for us. And, well, we don't know yet, do we? We'll have to wait for the second half to find out. Boys, let's go a little bit of passion. Dig in, please. Let's tell the players that aren't playing particularly well. We'd like to see a little bit more from them. I'm wondering if, having seen that, if maybe we want to consider exploiting the middle. Do we want to exploit the middle but look for the overlaps? Maybe that is something we could look to do. Yeah. I'm trying to sort of think back to what we did create, and they seem to be sitting back. We seem to have space whenever we were on the ball. So yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult. I think what we'll do is we'll look to exploit the flanks, and we'll see if that works for us. Let's maybe be a little bit more attacking. We've got a set piece to defend here first, though. Away by Neville. Hall completes the clearance. It's out there for Marcus Wade. Now, we know he can dribble. Can he beat his man? He can. We've got a black shirt getting forward. Marcus Wade, that is horrible. Absolutely horrible finish. And that doesn't actually end the highlight. It does now. All right, and Padu comes forward. Nice ball out there for Gwynedd. On a booking which isn't ideal. Gets past his man, does he? You know, he gets back and loses out. We've won that with Padu. Gwynedd gets another go. Infield there for Buckley. Buckley with a nice ball for Marcus Wade. This is his chance. Marcus Wade sticks it away. Oh, it's the Bala boys. Can Buckley to Marcus Wade, and it's 1-0 just like that. And that's what you like to see to start the second half. Good win there by Padu. Gwynedd infield this time to Buckley. Buckley with a cracking pass for Marcus Wade. We practiced that at Bala Town. Straight through the goalkeeper. Casper, the friendly goalkeeper there. And it's 1-0 to Wales. And, well, that is great to see. Really, really good to see. Is there anything else we can change here? I don't think we need to change too much. I'm looking at Ben Williams only playing a 6-6, Gwynedd only playing a 6-7, and both on bookings, which isn't ideal. Czech Republic is beating Poland. I think ideally we'd like that to be a draw, so they both drop points, but we'll wait and see, I guess, on that front. Ben Williams still not having his best game, so let's get Kerry Hughes on for him. Yeah, and I'm just wondering, he didn't play well as a wing back, so I mean we are winning. So if we do maybe just drop these guys back in, so they're a little bit deeper at starting position. We do kind of need them providing that overlap for us. We'll give them some praise as we come in towards the end here. Is it going to be another 1-0 win for Wales? Oh, if I waited too long. Williams with a goal kick. We are in stoppage time. Neville has it. Goes out for Amapadu. Forward to Buckley. Buckley goes back to Williams. Williams across there for Mepham. It's a loose pass. And we have got away with that. Oh, that was a horrible, horrible pass. A horrible pass. There was no need for it either, really. That's the stupid thing about it. It wasn't a difficult pass to make, and he's just hospitalised him with a... Why are we having a nervous finish, guys? We've absolutely dominated the game. We haven't scored enough goals, and now we've got to hold our breath at the end here. Cross into the box. Disallowed for offside. Just as well, or there would have been a Welsh riot in the dressing room. Time is up. Hopefully we'll just see this off now. But, well, we've dodged a bullet there. Let's be honest, we've dodged a bullet. But we've got away with it. It's a 1-0 win. How offside was this? Oh, it's only marginal. Well, there we go. We have got yet another 1-0 win. 1-0 to the Welsh, as the famous song goes. But, yeah, a bit of a let-off, boys, but we did enough. So Wales rise to see off Georgia. The under-19s have qualified for the second round. They got a win here against Latvia, so they've gone through with a game in hand against France, which is probably a good thing. Denny Gami, man of the match, was he on debut? Well, there we go. I probably cost myself money there with with Bala Town now. But anyway, guys, let's have a quick look at the standings, and we will see that it is ourselves, the Czech Republic, and Poland. So if we beat the Czech Republic next game, well, that should be it, shouldn't it? Because we'll have head-to-head over them twice. So this is it. We could be about to seal promotion into the top flight of the Nations League. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. We are now in Prague. I'm assuming it's in Prague, yeah, in the Czech Republic, ready for this massive, massive game. You can see they are slight favourites for this one. We finished the last two games. We have Poland and Georgia at home. So if we can be ahead of the Czech Republic at the end of this game, if we can get a draw, then I think that does put us in a pretty good spot to still get promotion. But of course, if we win, then we've essentially, if not mathematically, done it today. So have a quick look at what we're up against here. We beat them, of course, 1-0 at our place. They're a Lubo Kozel coach team. Decent manager, decent coach. They're a balanced passing style of play. They got the 1-0 win over Poland last time out. We can see this is how we're expecting them to come out against us. Passing network, we can see there, they're a little bit narrow perhaps, but they do like to use the width of the field when they attack. Passing network is there, and their key passes as well. And this is a team that's going out. Now, we are freshening things up ever so slightly. So Williamson continues in goal. Mepham and Adam Padu continue. Gurke comes in to freshen up the defence. Gwynedd keeps going down the right and Williams down the left. Brewerton stays in the deep line playmaker role. We've freshened things up in front of him though with Grant, who is a very, very good playmaker with that passing and vision and teamwork. And of course, Freeman comes in to be the Mazzella, who is a good attacking outlet for us as well. We're going to bring Jones in to play up front as a target man. If I can just, there we go. He's played well off the bench for us, so we'll give him a start, see how he goes. Marcus Wade, of course, goes up top. And, let's see if we can win this thing. So everybody is lining up as expected. This is a very brightly coloured game in terms of jerseys, isn't it? It's a little too much, actually, if I'm honest. But here we go. Venable says, and if it plays a morale boost. All right, come on, lads. Show me what you can do to keep the run going. Some calm, we have faith. And, well, we could be going to win this thing. Alright, national anthems, and yeah, let's see what we can do. I'm not sure what happens in terms of the next competition if we were to win the group. I'm assuming we would have playoffs, wouldn't we? Oh no, is there playoffs for? No, it's not. You just get promoted, I think, isn't it? It's only playoffs in the sort of the top group. But I'm assuming, I think don't we automatically qualify for a playoff for the next tournament if if we don't qualify automatically? So that is something, I suppose. But if we can stay solid defensively here, if we can get a draw, then yes, we won't do it today, but it'll put us in a very, very good place as this half of football rapidly ticks by. We're certainly not an exciting Wales team, are we? But so far, we're not doing too bad in terms of getting results. Czech Republic have the ball here. They bring it forward. It's a decent tackle there by Grant, but still the Czech Republic have it. Can we win this thing back and go up the other end? Come on, boys. Come on. Look at Marcus Wade. You've let your man. Just as I was about to say, what a great job you're doing. You've gone and left him. A cross comes in and it's 1-0. We've conceded a goal as Wales manager in a competitive fixture. And, well, this is not ideal. This makes us, of course, we would both have 9 points with 2 games to play. And it would mean that, well, it makes it sort of squeaky bum time, I think is the term, isn't it? Just before half-time as well, which is extra frustrating. We haven't particularly played well there, though. Here we go. Can we get back on level terms? It's a good ball, and it's down. It's Brewerton. Is someone offside? No, it's not. Brewerton ties it up. And what is it with Bala Town boys in the Welsh team? First half stoppage time, and Brett Brewerton has tied it up for us. 1-1. Good header down. Who was that? Gurke with the assist as well. Well, look at that. Bala boys combining to great effect. Was he offside, Gurke? He's very, very close to it. Brewerton was onside, but there we go. 1-1. Late goals in the first half. What do we want to say to this, boys? And you've been the better team here. Unlucky. I have a nasty habit of saying the wrong thing at half time, don't I? There's nothing to lose today. Go out there, give it your best shot. Let's try that. Let's take a bit of pressure off them. Amapadu, more from you, please, mate. More from you, please. Gurke, although you did assist the goal, which was wonderful. Actually, he didn't get the assist, did he? Even though he was right. Maybe it came off a Czech head. Some of these match ratings, though, aren't fantastic. You'd have to say a lot of the changes we've made haven't necessarily worked either, but yeah, it's not been too bad. They really did score from their only chance, didn't they? So that's, it was the only chance pretty much that either team created up until that point. So we'll get back out there. As I said, a draw I don't think is a terrible result for us, but if we could get the win, it's obviously a wonderful thing. I am tempted to go to wingers, but I'm scared because we saw last time that that didn't work for us. Gwyned's looking very tired out there on the right. We do have a very attacking option we can bring on, which would be Vale, who did really well out there playing out there for us last time. But he is not a defender. All right, let's get Buckley on for Freeman, who hasn't particularly shone. Wade hasn't had a particularly good day either, so let's get him off and let's get Weaver on. See what he can do up there for us, and let's maybe switch Jones onto attack, perhaps. One thing we were doing, looking for Sean Jones, was early crosses. So let's take that off and see if that helps us at all as well. Let's give it a get creative, see if we can get a win here. It would be a wonderful thing if we could, but like I've been saying several times now, a draw is not the worst result for us. Demand more, boys. Can we go and get this late winner? It doesn't look like, I tell you what, it's not been a great game, has it? But we have got there, 1-1. That puts us in a really, really good position to go and win this group now. Wonderful result away from home. Alright, well done, boys. So, a world ranking update, we're still in 30th, but more importantly, we've held on for the draw there. Arias has made some international gains, well done to him. The under-19s lost to France, which is expected, but they've progressed into the next round anyway. As we saw, Grant another advanced playmaker with man of the match. So both games now had our advanced playmakers in Gami and in Grant winning man of the match. So that's a good sign moving forward. If we have a quick look at the table, Georgia is down. That was expected. But Poland is still there. But if we beat Georgia, then that should just about be it, shouldn't it? Because we'll have the head-to-head over Czech Republic. It is head-to-head, isn't it, that determines it? How do we go to rules here? Tiebreaker. Results between teams. Yeah, so we just need to get a result against Georgia, and that will do it for us. That will win us the UEFA Nations League, because even if because the most they could get then, even if they won their last 2 games, would be 13, and we'd already be there. And if we win, the most that Poland can get to is 12. So we beat Georgia next time out. Oh, that's not the one. At home, we will be champions. Well, it's very binary, isn't it? I'd like to see us score a few more goals, but we're getting the job done. If you have enjoyed that go, guys, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time with our Bala Town hats back on. We're playing Chelsea in the Champions League, and I think it's the Iron Brew against Arbroath is the other game that next episode. So until then, I've been Aussie Bala. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.